didn't know about until about 2 years ago. And then I've been board secretary of Friends of Nepal for some time. Friends of Nepal was founded, remember when around in the 60s, or no, in the 80s, that's 80s, right. Yeah. And it exists primarily to raise money for projects in which we fund them in Nepal. We have quite a complicated grants system. Organizations have to apply to Friends of Nepal. Then the grants committee goes through, ranks them, and then sends them to the board of directors, and we have final approval. And normally the grants range about $5,000 each. This year they were a little more. And this just came out. This is the list of grants that we gave this year to 4 organizations in Nepal. Some have received grants before and are ongoing. So our focus is climate change, conservation, and sustainability with an emphasis on benefiting girls and women. We've had a long-term interest in girls in Nepal through our Let Girls Learn program, in which we funded a number of projects in schools and colleges. So we provided $25,000 in total to these 4 groups. Here are the ones that we supported this year. Community-Based Organization Development Center, improving health and nutrition using climate adaptive techniques such as seeding under plastic tunnels, which would be greenhouse-like. Introduction of new vegetable varieties, improved cooking stoves, water conservation and recharge in Mohanyal Rural Municipality in Kailali District. Is anyone familiar with that group or that area? I would imagine it's a hill country, right?
It's a Tarai.
Oh, it is Tarai? Okay.
Western Tarai. I'm Western.
I lived in central Tarai, so
Yeah.
Western was too far. The second one was Eco Himal, which we funded before, building a large modern greenhouse for Chiwan Gumba and the surrounding community of Solo Dukunda Municipality and Solo Kumba District, and providing training in bio-intensive greenhouse cultivation for the Chiwang monks and community members. Anyone familiar with Eco Himal?
I have heard of it, but have not had the opportunity to be, go in the field and see it.
Okay. The third one is Somalian healthcare, providing agriculture skills development and education for young Damang and Dalit women in Sertung village of northern Dading district, and providing them with materials for a home vegetable garden, fruit trees, and pilot tea plant program. Anybody familiar with Himalayan healthcare? Good, we're forging new ground. And finally, Him Rights, providing 2 marginalized Chipang communities, Raksirang and Manahari, in the Makwanpur district with skills and tools to engage their municipal government representatives and advocate for services and resources with their local Gupalika governing structure. Anyone familiar with this group, Him Rights? Good. I'm bringing you new information from Nepal. So I appreciate ANS Board of Directors had decided to divide the profits from our recent Tihar celebration between Friends of Nepal and ANS. And I think you announced about $850 is going to Friends of Nepal, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The check
So
has
thank you
already
very
been
much from Friends of Nepal. Our fundraising began recently. We sent out a letter to all of our members asking them to donate. We normally do it before Christmas, but we didn't do it this year before Christmas for a number of, our treasurer had some problems and needed to get some financial things done. He's a one-man shop, and when you get 300 or 400 individual checks coming in, it's a little more difficult. We're trying to get people to do it online. At any rate, we will more than likely raise, we still have $20,000 in the bank. We'll likely raise another, last year was $22,000, $23,000. So we'll likely raise probably another $25,000, and with the $850, we'll fund 4 or 5 more projects one more time, and next year at this time, I'll tell you what those projects are. Any questions about Friends of Nepal? Any one of you can be a member. It's not just open to RPCVs, Returned Peace Corps volunteers. So those of you that don't know me, I served in the Peace Corps in Rupandehi district in Pakliawa, across from the British camp, in 2032, the Bikram era, which was 1974 to 1976. I taught vocational agriculture at a high school and helped maintain their, they had a laying hen operation and a table egg operation that we maintained. The other thing I want to talk about is the second page, is every Tuesday morning at my church, I go and I teach English as a foreign language. We currently have about 12 students and about 10 teachers. It's free. We do it for an hour and a half. It starts from you knowing no English. We have some Afghani women that can neither read nor write, have never been to school, don't know English, very likely don't know a whole lot of Afghani, but they can't read or write Afghani either. And we're teaching them, after 6 months, they can read and they can write, doing this only one time a week. So my one student, I've had 2 other students that left and gone on to full-time class in the morning and in the evening. There were 2 Turkish doctors. One was an anesthesiologist, the other was an orthopedic surgeon, and after the big Turkish earthquake, they went back. One of them went back and the other one stayed. So she's not in my class, but I have a Turkish lawyer. And he can read English well, he can speak English poorly, and I'm trying to move him up from a level 2 to a level 5, where 10 being a native speaker. Many of you all have excellent English, and if you know someone that would like to increase their English understanding or learn better diction, pronunciation, or whatever, we're happy to work with them. It's free. You just need to show up at St. Andrew's Episcopal Church across from Rolling Valley Mall in Burke, and we'll be glad to help you. Any questions? If you want to buy the workbook, it's $20. If you want to work there with the workbook, it doesn't cost you anything. So I enjoy doing it. I taught English in Nepal to 3rd and 4th grade children, and they all have the most beautiful Southern accents. This is Ram, this is Satan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.